Hello. There are a number of resources which I've made available to you for anatomy and physiology, and I just wanted to walk you through some of them and to help you get yourself oriented. If you go into Angel, this is the college's platform for online learning, then you should see a tab titled Learning Modules. And here you'll go to a number of folders. Okay? One will say lecture notes. And so if you wanted just a copy of the notes you might take in lectures, so this might cut down on how much you feel you have to write during the lecture classes, then that would help. There are also here the objectives for the exam questions. And so you would probably want to access this. Okay. Now, in addition, okay, there are topics where it says Unit 1, and there are videos which I've made available here. So I've produced a number of videos that go along with the course content. Okay. And these are YouTube videos, so you shouldn't have any trouble playing them.
The simplest carbohydrates are small monomers known as monosaccharides. Two monosaccharides can be joined.
Okay. And so this then goes along with the course material. If you have any problems going through Angel or you didn't want to for whatever reason, these videos are hosted in YouTube. So if you wanted to go to the address drjan41 space YouTube, then you should get to my YouTube channel. Now, because I have more than 2,000 videos, this would be difficult to navigate, but there is a tab which says Playlists, and this will give you sets of videos. So for example, here you see some for AMP2, for some for prehistoric life, etc. But then here's AMP1 videos on the skeleton. And so if you wanted to access them directly that way, you could. Another web resource which you have is I have a web page titled bio.suniorange.edu. All right, so if you typed in this, you could get to this link. And here you can see in the lower left-hand side, anatomy and physiology. And then there would be a number of images which I think might help you in lab. All right, and so here you'll see a number of images which I've taken, which label all of the various structures, and this would include models that you would have access to in lab. There are a few other resources which I have. First of all, I have some reviews, an online review for the various the test objectives. So this might help you study for an exam. Now these are older videos, not through YouTube, and so their resolution isn't quite as good. They work just fine, but if you have any difficulty in viewing them, it's because of, say, settings with your computer which need to be checked. And so someone at the help desk or the SUNY Angel Help would be happy to help you through that. So these videos or reviews might help you study. Also, in addition to the 4 exams, there will be 2 other types of assignments. One will be based on some multifactorial aspects such as breast cancer or personality once we get to the brain. You can answer question sets here in Angel. Or there's a second one where it says exploring the body. So here there will be question sets which will ask you to fill these out. Okay, so it'll give you a video and then ask you a couple of questions afterwards, and then your grade is submitted for this. Now, much of this is multiple choice questions, and then you could say, submit this as often as you would like. So this says, no, that was the wrong answer. Here's the right answer. Very often it goes to a video which explains the right answer. And then you could retake these as often as you would like, and thus, have some control over raising your grade. Some of these will have in their title written questions, and they would only be able to be submitted once. Okay, so that is a component of the course. And then there's also Many of these same questions are in an online exam. So if you wanted to practice for the exam and see how well you've mastered this, then there are question sets here, okay, where you'll be given a prompt, asked a question. Not quite sure. Okay, that image isn't coming up for some reason, but here you can be asked questions, given a prompt, and then it'll tell you that's the wrong answer. And once again, typically there's then a link to the video that explains the right answer. So these are a number of online components of this course, and so hopefully this proves to be useful to you. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a rewarding semester.